Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter. I have been for 25 years. I'm here to talk to you about a software development, a big services role really. And this services term often gets mixed up and lost, so I'll hopefully try and sort of talk to you about that in more detail. There's quite a big variance on the package, so it's 100 to 160k basic, double OTE. So like this term IT services, it's so overused, and actually only by understanding the individual clients do you really get into that client's definition, I should say, of what services is. It's easy to say what they're not. They're not just another body shopping company just selling bodies on a contractual basis. They're not. And I would say that this company particularly, in terms of the software development market, is incredibly creative. And you look at some of their clients and the output that they have with tier one multinationals, it wasn't just my client that delivered it, it was my client that designed it. And I think that designed it and delivered is a big definition. I think the other part of it is that they are one of AWS's key worldwide partners. So to be able to deploy in that environment with that level of creativity, all of a sudden you're then creating a more niched and focused presentation to the world than just being another body shopper who can flog you a load of bodies. They're very strong in media, betting, finance, and the NHS. So I said to Mike, so I deal with UKMD, and I said to him, you know, where do your leads come from? He said a few things. He said we do very, very well with events. We go to a lot of events. He said we do well with partners. He said, so, you know, we're one of AWS's key partners. So they, as much as we find leads, they do bring us leads. He said we've got good marketing, and I mean they have. They really have. I've looked at a lot of these websites because I'm trying to find candidates for this client and other clients. You look at that website, man, it's like just perfect. It's one of the best ones you've seen. There's obviously some self-generation because clearly this is a sales role, and there is some upsell into existing accounts. The year one target I think is low, but I guess it takes a little bit of time to get a bit of traction. And the year one target is 1.5 million booked revenue. So what are they looking for? From a tech perspective, you need to sell services. If you work for a software company or if you work for AWS, I just can't see you getting this job. So if somehow this has ended up in your inbox, which hopefully it hasn't, but if it has, you just don't apply to this job, you won't get it. The services really that would be perfect for you to have sold are software development in an AWS environment. But, you know, excuse me, not everything's perfect. So if you look at that circle, AWS maybe as your experience, software development, and then on the back of it, transformation. You need to be new business, you need to have a stable track record, and you need to have a good understanding of gaming or gambling. Now, how good? Do you need to have spent 100% of your time in it? No, but you do need to be able to turn around and point to reference sites that you have won in those vertical markets. Package 100 to 160k basic. The variance there is so big because, you know, if you sell, I don't know, software development, if you develop the William Hill app on an AWS platform, you're off to an unbelievable start. But realistically, there's only one salesperson's done that. And I say the other part of this is, in the world of IT services, it's actually very difficult to truly define a company. This company have got that definition, and that with it will obviously bring its own rewards. My contact details are on the screen, also the email address of my colleague Jo. It's unlikely I'll speak to her, but I have included her email address anyway. Thank you. I'll hopefully speak to you soon.